Based on the last couple of days, or the last 2 days, I think it is, where we have seen Varello and Porter for Syracuse. Porter, the goalie, Drake Porter, and Danny Varello, the faceoff guy. We've seen both of them announce that they're going to return to Syracuse. So over time, I knew that there was a handful, literally a handful of seniors that wanted to come back. Those guys were Dearth, Varello, Rehfuss, Trimboli, and Porter. I knew there was a couple of those guys that wanted to come back, and the chance that they were able to come back was going to be, it was all going to come down to logistics and the money surrounding it and how they were going to make that work out. So what I've put together is over the last 2 days, it's been announced by Varello and Porter that they're each coming back. So I predict that as they're rolling this out, we are going to hear over the next 2 days that Stephen Rehfuss, Jamie Trimboli, and Dearth are all also going to come back. The LaxFactor podcast. I talked to Jamie Trimboli, and I know he wasn't officially announcing crap, but I know that his heart was he wanted to come back, and it all just came down to, can we make this happen or can we not? So I believe from what I've seen and from what I've heard that Syracuse has done whatever they needed to do to make that happen, and that over the next couple of days, we're going to learn that those 5 seniors in all are going to come back. There may be some others that come back, and there may be some others that don't, and I suppose that things could happen that could derail any of these 5, but I think that core of 5 guys are going to return, and that is going to make Syracuse a very formidable team. I'm not sure what the numbers look like for other teams, and I'm kind of still, obviously I have a few more ties to Syracuse and a lot more interest in Syracuse, so I'm paying a lot more attention to what's going on within the Syracuse world. But, so I know, like, for instance, we have Mac O'Keefe coming back to Penn State, and I have birdies that are telling me that the leaders now for instance, for the Michael Sowers gig are Duke and Virginia. And a lot of people are saying Duke and Virginia are the 2 leaders, but more and more, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like Duke is a legitimate contender, and that teams like Penn State, where a lot of people thought that was an obvious choice early on, though they're kind of on the fringe now. And it makes sense. Duke has a better graduate program, considering what his major is. And I know he has finance-related internships. So for Sowers, it looks like UVA and Duke would be the 2 best choices, and both of them would be really good spots for him to play at. But moral of the story, I don't know anything about that crap. What I do believe that I know is that Jamie Trimboli, Stephen Rehfuss, Drake Porter, Peter Dearth, and Danny Varello all will be coming back to play their super senior years at Syracuse in 2021. That is, of course, unless some crap goes down that prevents that. But right now, I think that over the next couple of days, you're going to see Rehfuss, Trimboli, and Dearth all announce it. I don't know if they're rolling them out every day or every other day. It looks like they're rolling them out every day, because I think that Varello's came out yesterday and Porter's, or maybe Porter's came out yesterday and Varello's came out today. But that's my thought. My thought was those 5 guys were the guys that were coming back. It looks like that's going to probably pan out, and that's going to be true. So Syracuse fans, you get Rehfuss, Trimboli, Porter, Dearth, and Varello back for 2021. You can bank on that, and I bet you I'm the first guy to say it out loud on the internet, because I am awesome. My mother tells me that I'm handsome, and I have no reason to believe that that's not true, because she's been telling me that my whole life. I did at one point find a pretty girl that decided that she was willing to marry me, and then we fornicated and we made some babies. So I'm handsome, and 5 of our best players, if you're a Syracuse fan, are returning in 2021.